Are Gyrobombers any good in patch 5.0.3? Wait, didn't you used to be a single entity? When did you have kids? Recruit for 1150 gold, same as the old version, and 288 upkeep. On Ultra this gets you 4 Gyrobombers with 4248 health between them, for 1062 per entity. Armor is 100, spell resistance 35, leadership 64, which is low for dwarfs, speed 90, charge speed 80. Melee attack still starts at 40, with the same attack interval 3.2 and 3 entities max damaged by splash attacks, just like the regular copters. But while this was ridiculously horrible on a single entity, now at least you have 4 bombers. And still no better for splash than regular copters, which have 12 entities now. Oh well, melee defense is still 4. You complained, CA fixed something else. Typical CA. Weapon strength is 88, split between 88 base and AP 20, which frankly isn't so bad now that you have 4 of them, but still isn't something you want to use except as a last resort. Charge bonus is 30 and mass is 1100 per Gyrobomber. So yeah, not literally worthless. But air chariots? Not quite. For ranged, ammunition only went up by 1, but that's the regular stuff. For the Gyrobomber bombs, you get 11 drops just like you did before, but of course you also get 400% the original bombs per drop, so hey, range is 103, 5 better. Missile damage is officially 507, less than half the original, still inflicting the suppressed debuff, which is minus 30% speed. Each missile does 4 base damage and 16 armor piercing on impact with a detonation radius of 3 and base explosion damage 14, AP 4. The original shots had a detonation radius of 1, but that gun was AP oriented for both the initial hit and the explosion. You still get 8 shots per volley, and with 400% the Gyrobombers, that's a net gain and it isn't close. Half the direct damage and quad the unit size is a net gain, people. Reload time is 6, or 1 second worse, but total accuracy still starts at 30. Calibration distance is 75, or a tiny bit less than original, still getting inaccurate at a fair chunk of its max range with a calibration distance of 2. That is, at closer ranges, anti-character sniping is not a pipe dream. There is a small penetration effect, don't rely on it. Do rely on 3-meter radius explosions. So besides the bombs, which are absolutely important, the guns are able to do double duty against armored and unarmored opponents alike. If anything, they might be too accurate for some anti-infantry work, so you might want to try them against various levels of cavalry. Like before, it's a fire whilst moving unit, so that's great. For the red line skills, it's the same as recent Gyrocopter and Thunder Barge videos, same as the tech tree, so I'll show them fast and not worry too much. Now as for how you use the Gyrobombers, the lower number of entities versus the copters means each can take a beating like the old Gyrocopters could, but with vastly more offensive firepower than those had. Compared to the new ones, Gyrobombers are good. That level of accuracy means that you shouldn't shy from helping zero out the worst offenders, or at least the squishy ones, but that only matters if the target is slow enough to hit and not engage with your lines. Of course, suppressed makes the target slower anyway. But, even more than the usual Gyrocopters, these are blob crushers, really good at close air support with those bombs, and with that much ammunition, the guns are plenty useful over a long fight as well, but not infinitely. No, you really want master engineers with these guys so that you can restock and go right back into the awesomeness. Whether the enemy is up in your grill or still at a distance, more ammo is always nice, or at least the potential of it is very nice. Since they're a little slower, they're also worse at skirmishing, but they're really good at damage dealing. And to be perfectly honest, I'm used to soul grinders costing at least a couple of legs. 288 upkeep isn't even that bad considering the great increase in offense. Since the original Gyrobomber wasn't actually bad, it was just easy to overwhelm. Now, it's less so. Take care and have fun bombing the unliving heck out of the zombie hordes. They had it coming.